Hello and welcome to another update video on gold. A lot of you have asked me for an updated long-term perspective on gold, and we can definitely do that. Nothing has really changed on the larger time frame, but there are a few things we want to talk about, specifically here on the XAU USD larger time frame chart. The idea is that we are getting close to the end of a 5-wave pattern here from 2015. I can track this as a potential, as you can see here, 5-wave move up in which the 5th wave is already getting extended. That's normal though in gold, that the 5th wave is getting extended. And in this 5th wave, I've got a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3. 4th wave ideally would go a little more extended before we then get another high. So that view hasn't changed throughout the entire year. Remember, I made a video in, I think, January or February about gold and highlighted we could still get towards that 3,600 plus area, and that the wave count isn't quite full, but we're getting close to the end of a much larger rally, right? If we zoom out a little bit, you can actually see this is also 5 waves up from the 1999 low, and this larger 5th wave that started in 2015 is already extended, and the 5th wave of the 5th wave appears to be extended. And again, none of that is uncommon in gold. It could even be the case, and this is why it's important in gold not to get bearish too early, that the 5th wave of the 5th wave of the 5th wave is going to get extended. So this support area hasn't changed for quite a long time. It's the support zone that's been here on the chart for the wave 4. Gotta say though that we haven't even come close to the 23.6 fib level. Now we don't necessarily need to, but another leg down would actually look best, I can tell you that. I mean, if we push higher and then, you know, if we get a decisive break above $3,500, which is the previous swing high here from April, yeah, I have to assume that the wave 4 ended as a triangle. This is one of the scenarios I showed you on the smaller time frame. It is not really a great triangle here, but it's possible that the wave 4 simply ended as a triangle and we had a short wave 4 and we just break out. My take is we're just right at resistance now. So a broader wave 4, we don't need to get to support there, really. It's far away, to be honest. I have to, you know, if we just break higher, then it was just a short wave 4. But a broader wave 4 can happen, especially because we're right at resistance. So this internal B wave could, first of all, get some resistance around 3,500. We go higher, technically speaking, and this is based on standard Fibonacci guidelines, the B wave could extend and overshoot all the way up to $3,658. That's the 138.2 retracement of the A wave down. And that's a very common target for an overshooting B wave. Yeah, I mean, it is what B waves like to do, especially if the market is bullish. Nothing you can really predict, but something you can prepare for. And if that happens, this wave 4 might still be unfolding, but the C wave might never end below the A wave low. So this is the larger time frame context, which means we cannot rule out that if it goes higher, it's just a high B wave, because this wave 4 hasn't really seen a significant low, not a clear meaningful low. Yeah. Looking at the shorter time frame, I'm tracking the gold futures chart there. With that break higher, again, this is the short-term chart you know already. This hasn't changed. We haven't even broken above all these previous swing highs from May and June. So next week, we have to pay close attention to this 3,530 level. Bear in mind, this is the gold futures chart. The prices are slightly different here compared to spot. It's normal. So first of all, these previous swing highs from May, from June, from August, you know, this will be the focus. And then the swing high here from April. This is, by the way, sitting at 3,590 on the gold futures chart. But this is basically the level, right? The April high. On the spot chart, it will just be a different price level, but it's the April high. So breaking above it could simply mean we're in an extended B wave. Yeah, in an extended B wave. And remember that this can easily be the case. I mean, if I map that, we could still be in a high B wave, just a complex, very complex, super complex, probably W XY structure. It's super complex. I could even say that the X wave finished here. Potentially we're now in the Y wave up or something weird. I mean, or even here. There are many ways how this could be labeled. I can tell you if we fully break out to the upside now, it's probably this. Hold on. Probably this. Just trying to simplify it. This wave 4 triangle probably already bottomed. But again, it would not be an ideal triangle pattern. Yeah. Triangle-wise, I mean, this could be an A, B, C, D, E. It's possible. Yeah. It's just that the proportions don't really fully align. It's not really a triangle that looks very centered. It's kind of an ascending triangle. It's possible, you know. But it doesn't really fully align with the proportions on the larger time frame. That's the thing. Therefore, be aware, you know, if we break higher, it could simply be a high B wave. This will be the focus next week. Can we take out this last swing high? If we can, then the focus will be on the next resistances. Now, I already showed you what the levels will be on the spot chart. Here on the futures chart, overshooting B wave resistance. Let me put these levels on the chart. These will be standard resistances. We've got $3,600, $3,708, and $3,754. Technically, this B wave can easily overshoot. Okay. So I'll keep an eye on that. For now, clearly the local trend is up, but we're coming to key resistance levels. Okay. Ultimately, any breakout will need to be proven by the next pullback. If it can hold a higher low in the next pullback after a breakout, then this could confirm further we're going directly to new highs. And bear in mind, the trend is still up overall, yeah? So I'm not bearish. I haven't been bearish. I still think, though, a broader wave 4 is very, very likely. And this C wave down can still happen, yeah? I just don't trust this upside breakout for now. It's not even a breakout yet, this breakout attempt. But I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you are interested in additional updates on gold, on silver, also platinum, palladium, stocks, the S&P, NASDAQ, check out our stocks membership. You can find the link in the description. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.